We were able to hear from Virginia's governor, Abigail Spanberger. I told you at the top of the stream that she was visiting a Bethel High School in Hampton today as a part of a tour that she is making here across the Commonwealth. She is looking over what they do there within that particular school in Hampton City Schools. But we were also able to catch up with her and ask her some questions along with other reporters who were there at this event. And of the topics that were discussed is this conflict, this war with Iran. So let's listen to what she had to say and some of the other topics that were asked of her. Again, this was just moments ago.
All right, so we are here at Bethel High School. It's been a wonderful visit so far. I'm here with Secretary of Education, Dr. Jeffrey Smith, as well as the Superintendent of Schools, Jenna Conway. This is the beginning of our listening tour, and one of my executive orders, the requirement was that the Secretary of Education and the Superintendent of Schools really visit schools across the Commonwealth and spend time with students, with teachers, with parents, with community members, really to learn from what is working, places where we can improve, and to make sure that our state administration is as responsive as possible. It's great to be here in Hampton. The academies of Hampton are something that I have long heard about in all parts of the state. They are looked at as a real model of success, and certainly we see that in the numbers in terms of student retention and student graduation, but to also see that career readiness and to see kids so passionate about what might be their next step is something that I've been excited to witness here today, and it's a great way to kick off this listening tour.
Governor Spanberger, Brett Hall from Wavy TV 10, nice to see you. And so yesterday, the Pentagon released that William & Mary will no longer be a part of a tuition program. Speaking of education, because of their ideology, more or less, have you been in any communication on that, and do you have any plan on responding?
I mean, this is an outrageous attack on yet another, point of pride in Virginia, which of course is William & Mary. The idea that the Pentagon would pull back from this fellowship program that has been long a fixture at William & Mary is just outrageous. William & Mary, apart from being just an extraordinary institution, is a place that has long educated leaders, including and notably military leaders. Their chancellor is Robert Gates, former Secretary of Defense. And the fact that they would be targeted in this way by the Department of Defense and by the Secretary is just an outrage, and I think speaks to their lack of understanding of the real strength of universities, whether it's William & Mary or others, in educating the next generation of military leadership.
Hi, so my name's Jeremiah Baden with 13 News Now. Right now there's a lot of concern about the ongoing conflict in Iran. Just want to know your message about this situation, and are you watching it closely to see how it impacts Virginia?
So I'm watching the situation very, very closely, notably in addition to the more than 100,000 active duty service members who call Virginia home. Virginia National Guard members are stationed throughout the Middle East and also engaged in this operation. So there are many, many Virginians who are participating or potentially maybe into the coming days, weeks, months. As a former national security professional, I am keenly focused on what information the administration is using to make their next steps and their decisions. But notably, this war has already extended far beyond Iran, where we have seen the killing of U.S. service members in Kuwait. We have seen a friendly fire incident. Thankfully, those pilots have ejected safely. But I continue to be focused on the safety and security of the Virginians who have stood up to serve our nation, and ensuring that the administration is dutifully making good decisions as it relates to the prosecution of this war and the next steps. My expectation and hope would be that there will be a vote in Congress, because certainly it is congressional authority that can dictate and permit acts of war under the Constitution.
Okay, we got one more. Yeah, Coulter with Channel 3. Can you tell us why specifically you chose Hampton of all the school districts in the state to start your listening tour?
Well, some might say, and it would not be correct. Some might say it's because our Secretary of Education previously served here as Superintendent of Schools, and while certainly that is, it's fun to have our first stop be a bit of a homecoming for Dr. Smith, the reality is that Hampton City Schools by the numbers, what they have done with retention, what they have done with graduation, what they have done with the data on students who are either headed off to colleges or directly into a career, it is really a stunning story. It is also part of the reason why Dr. Smith is, in fact, the Secretary of Education, because the success that he was able to create here in partnership with community and parents and great educators is something that I want to make sure that the entirety of the Commonwealth can potentially learn from, and what might be applicable elsewhere, make sure that we're conveying that. But it's great to be here because really, there are so many great programs across the Commonwealth, but what I think is really special about what has happened here at Hampton is the great programs are available and required of every student to participate. And so while many communities have great programs that some students opt into, I think the model of having something literally for everyone is something that I wanted to learn more about and hear from the students in terms of what they think of that model.
Cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Few things to take away from that as we listen to Governor Abigail Spanberger there, again, touring Hampton City Schools, Bethel High School to be exact today. She mentioned that she's closely monitoring the situation that is happening with Iran. Obviously, that would make sense, as she said, here in Virginia, particularly here in Hampton Roads, such a large population of our people here within our region are either in or connected to the military. Obviously, the largest military, the largest naval base that we have in the world here, right here in Norfolk. But also, she mentioned news that just broke yesterday as well when it comes to the Pentagon getting rid of some fellowships with certain schools across the nation, saying that their ideologies do not match with what the current administration is choosing to do, saying it is woke and weak. And of those is William and Mary, that will now lose this fellowship in partnership with the Pentagon starting in the 2026-2027 school year. And just looking at the paperwork right now released by the Pentagon, currently the number of military students affected, canceled senior service college fellowships at William and Mary is 1. The largest number of students currently impacted that will be canceled is Harvard, which, according to this chart released by the Pentagon, has 21 of those military students. We expect to learn more about that and hear more from the university and others, hopefully at some point soon.